Hello, Luda here, and this will be a video about my build in a Nioh to tackle bosses and so on. This works perfectly in a New Game Plus. So I decided to go with Earth, Skill, and Spirit as my base stats. I also got 20 in body and 20 in magic for the Onmyo. The rest is just to be able to wear my armor. So these are my proficiencies. I maxed everything, like everybody that plays the game has much wood. And the important part, damage from behind 55% and killing damage plus 50%. Okay, to go with this, I chose the Kobayakawa clan for the extra 8% damage from behind. This build, what I'm showing you, is the one I use the most when it comes to duels and boss battles. So now for gear, I use the Crusade Cycles set that gives me extra killing strike damage and extra damage from behind, 20%. And a lot of close combat damage. I also use Aya Komori for the bonuses she gives me. She as in the bat. So I use the Kingo armor, which is pretty good, but it is a heavy piece of armor. You can see I have 4 out of 5 pieces of the Kingo and the Atagi Sadamune, the sword. In my setup, I also use the Red Devotion set that I get from the Sanada Crimson armor. I can just put one piece of it because I use the Yasakani Magatama. This is the best accessory in the game, and you need it if you plan on playing this more. Now the spells coming with my setup. Carnage Talisman, Weakness Talisman, and Sloth Talisman, of course. Also Protection Talisman for extra protection. Quick Change Scroll from Ninjutsu that will let me stay alive longer for some missions. Kunai is very important for flying enemies, it makes them fall down. And Kekai Talisman, which is a very underrated key recovery talisman. So, first my Guardian. I use Ayakomori for this setup. And now the passives. The Mystical from Sword. Sword of Execution for the extra damage from behind. It is a very potent passive. You should always get it if you think about using a sword. Tashi Arts for the extra 10% damage when the enemy is at full life. Cornered Tiger in case you need to use that oh shit living weapon. Armor Piercer, extra final blow damage. Shadow Strike, extra damage from behind. Dodging, because I rely on dodging a lot. And amplification to use my talismans longer. Okay, so now to the practical examples. I have to say though that buffing is longer than the actual fight. And it's over. So this is basically what my build is about. You buff just in case something goes wrong, like you miss the timing, but usually one headshot on a human and then a killing strike and the fight is over. No matter what the human, if it's a 1v1, this will be enough to kill him. But if you miss, the extra damage from behind will show. There you go. The advantage for the people that actually play with damage from behind and killing blow damage is that we do not rely on living weapon at all. So we do not have to build the Amrita George or to wait for somebody to eat us. So it is therefore a very reliable way to farm these encounters. No matter the situation, you will find a way to get through, because you just do so much damage. If you stagger someone, they will die with the build I showed you. Now to the Warrior of the East. He has a bit more armor and is more impressive physically, but he ends the same way as the others. The only problem with my build and my way of doing things is that I actually need ammo, but it's cheap and you can replenish at the blacksmith. Therefore, once again, Warrior of the East. You can shoot his face in the beginning, run to him, damage from behind and killing blow damage. That is it. Okay, so now let's show you a little harder mission, the level the True Kings Nioh. So you will fight Honda and Tachibana, East and West Kings. Alone they are jokes, as you could see just before. But together with the armor buffs and the extra levels on them, they are a challenge. So therefore I buff properly before the fight, not just carnage because I will get destroyed. I headshot Tachibana, I run to him, get that killing strike damage, 35,000, but that's not enough to kill him. I miss my attacks in his back, he guards them pretty well. I get hit too much, and I would have died without my clone talisman scroll. And there. Because of a clone talisman, I survive. I can hide behind the greatest rock in the game. I buff back up. I debuff Honda, Warrior of the East. And since he's slowed down, a headshot and a killing blow will finish him. Okay, thank you for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and see you soon.
相変わらず